Welcome to Gray Matter Reports. Today we decode the complex reality of events that unfold around us. The city sleeps beneath a shroud of secrets. In the sterile glow of fluorescent lights, the walls pulse with stories untold. Each face, masked in anonymity, bears the weight of choices made and paths chosen. Within this realm, the boundary between right and wrong fades, revealing the complexities of the human psyche. In a dimly lit interrogation room, the air hangs heavy. A subject sits across the table, eyes darting, searching for an escape. The mind, a labyrinth of motivations, is both a prison and a playground. Behavioral economics reveals the intricacies of decision-making, where rationality collides with emotion. Here, the subject embodies contradictions, a reflection of society itself. Consider the paradox. Individuals often act against their best interests. The subject's choices reveal an intricate dance between desire and consequence, echoing the theories of loss aversion. The fear of losing something often overshadows the potential for gain. In this space, every twitch, every glance holds meaning. They are not mere actions, but windows into a fractured psyche. The camera zooms in, capturing the subtle tremors of anxiety. A bead of sweat forms at the temple, tracing the contours of a face that hides as much as it reveals. The masks we wear cling tightly, obscuring our true selves. Each layer, a defense mechanism, shields us from the scrutiny of the outside world. What emerges is a portrait of a mind at war, an individual torn between societal expectations and personal desires. Outside, the world moves on, oblivious to the turmoil within. The cacophony of sirens and bustling streets serves as a stark contrast to the silence of this room. It is in this juxtaposition that the true nature of the subject becomes apparent, a reflection of the collective consciousness. Here lies the essence of the antisocial profile, not merely a collection of traits, but a tapestry woven from fear, longing, and the desperate search for belonging. As the camera pans back, the walls close in. The subject's story is not alone. It is a thread in a larger narrative woven through the fabric of society. Each individual, a testament to the complexities of choice, bears the marks of their decisions. In this clinical examination of the psyche, the cinematic lens captures the shadows lurking in the corners of the mind. The paradox of human behavior emerges, an intricate puzzle waiting to be solved. In the end, understanding this enigma is not just about the individual, it is about us all. In the dimly lit room, a whiteboard filled with diagrams sprawled across the wall, each line connecting a subject's behavior to a seemingly incongruous motive. The investigator stood before it, eyes scanning the intricate web of thoughts and actions. Here, the mind becomes a puzzle, and each piece is a reflection of the individual's past. Behavioral economics offers a lens through which we can dissect this complexity. Each subject's choices often stem from a cacophony of influences, cognitive biases, emotional triggers, and environmental cues. Our understanding hinges on the paradox that while these individuals might appear devoid of empathy, their decisions are often rooted in a profound understanding of social dynamics. They manipulate perceptions, aware of how far a facade can stretch before it snaps. Consider the subject who meticulously plans every detail. This individual is not merely a product of their circumstances. They are an architect of their own narrative. They construct their identity as one would build a house, brick by brick, with shadows lurking in the corners. The antisocial profile often masks a deeper psychological struggle. It is a paradox of intelligence and emotional detachment. Behavioral economists emphasize the role of loss aversion, the idea that the pain of losing is psychologically more powerful than the pleasure of gaining. For these individuals, the stakes of social acceptance are high. Their choices often reflect a desperate bid for control in an unpredictable world. When traditional avenues of connection fail, they turn to manipulation, seeking validation in distorted ways. As the investigator jotted down notes, a pattern emerged. The subjects, in their quest for autonomy, often exhibit a profound sense of alienation. Their behavior can be seen as a response to a world that has marginalized them. The clinical perspective reveals not just the actions, but the narratives that shape them. In this analysis, it becomes evident that understanding is not about labeling, but about empathy. Each choice, each calculated step, is a reflection of a complex internal landscape. The individual is both the protagonist and the antagonist in their story. As we delve deeper, the lines between morality and survival blur, painting a haunting portrait of the human psyche. Thus, the behavioral case unfolds, layered with nuances that challenge our perceptions. Behind the mask of antisocial tendencies lies an intricate dance of psychological mechanisms, each step choreographed by the invisible hand of experience. In this exploration, the mind becomes a theater, where the actors play their parts against a backdrop of societal expectations and personal demons. The case is far from closed. It invites us to look closer, to listen harder, and to understand the depths of human behavior. In the dimly lit room, shadows danced across the walls, a haunting reminder of the minds behind the masks. Each individual presents a paradox, a complex interplay of motives and behaviors that often defy conventional understanding. The psychological bridge between intent and action is fraught with ambiguity. Here we navigate the terrain of the antisocial profile, where the inner workings of the human psyche reveal a landscape of contradictions. Consider the subject, a figure shaped by both nature and nurture. The biological evidence suggests a predisposition towards certain behaviors. Yet, the environment weaves a narrative that is equally compelling. This duality creates a tension, a palpable dissonance that echoes through the corridors of the mind. Every decision made by the individual is a reflection of this intricate tapestry, where choices are influenced by unseen forces. Behavioral economics offers a lens through which we can examine this paradox. It posits that individuals are not merely rational actors. Their choices are swayed by emotions, biases, and contextual cues. In the case of our subject, a convergence of factors culminates in a series of decisions that defy expectation. Emotions may cloud judgment, pushing one towards paths of conflict, while rationalizations serve as a mask for deeper insecurities. As we delve deeper, the layers begin to peel away. The subject's actions stem from a confluence of past experiences, societal pressures, and innate tendencies. Each choice, a step across the psychological bridge, leads us further into the labyrinth of their mind. Here, the distinction between right and wrong blurs, and morality becomes a fluid concept, shaped by circumstances, perceptions, and the weight of history. The bridge is not merely a passage, it is a crucible where identities are formed. The individual grapples with self-concept and societal expectations, creating a facade that may not align with their true self. This dissonance often manifests in behaviors that are at odds with conventional morality, as the subject seeks validation or escape through increasingly risky choices. Understanding this psychological bridge is crucial for unraveling the complexities of criminal profiles. It is a journey into the depths of human experience, where the interplay of biology and environment crafts a narrative more intricate than any singular act. In this examination, we find not just the subject, but the echoes of a society that shapes, responds to, and often misunderstands its own. As we traverse this bridge, we unveil the somber reality that each mask worn may conceal a story of profound struggle and contradiction. The room was dim, illuminated by the flickering light of a lone overhead bulb. Shadows clung to the corners, whispering secrets of the mind. This was the moment of reckoning, a deep dive into the enigma of the antisocial profile. Each subject, a puzzle, waiting for the right piece to unlock the door to understanding. Behavioral economics provides a lens to explore the paradox that lies within. Individuals with antisocial tendencies often defy conventional logic. Their decisions, steeped in a cocktail of impulse and rationale, challenge the very foundations of human behavior. They are not mere anomalies, they are reflections of a society grappling with its own moral compass. Consider the subject who meticulously plans, each calculated move a testament to their cognitive prowess. Yet beneath this veneer lies a disconnect, a chasm between intention and empathy. The mind becomes a battleground where primal instincts clash with societal norms. The thrill of the chase often eclipses the consequences, rendering them impervious to the pain they may cause. In this intricate tapestry, the role of biological evidence emerges. Genetic predispositions and neurological anomalies intertwine, creating a narrative that is as complex as it is unsettling. Studies reveal a correlation between brain activity and decision-making processes. Areas responsible for empathy often show diminished activity in those with antisocial profiles. This biological foundation raises a haunting question. Are they sculptors of their fate or mere vessels of their biology? The paradox intensifies. While society seeks to classify and categorize, the individual remains a conundrum. The more we dissect their actions, the more elusive the truth becomes. Behavioral economics sheds light on how environmental factors intertwine with innate characteristics. Each choice is influenced by past experiences, societal structures, and momentary lapses in judgment. Yet as we delve deeper, a chilling realization emerges. The narratives constructed around these subjects often serve to mask the truth. They are not merely defined by their actions, but by the tapestry of choices that led them there. The deeper we investigate, the more we confront our own perceptions. Are we merely observers, or do we participate in the creation of their stories? In this exploration, we confront our own fears, our own biases. We see reflections of ourselves in their struggles. The deep dive reveals a somber truth. Understanding these individuals is not about absolving them of responsibility, but about grasping the intricate interplay of mind and environment. It is a reminder that beneath the masks we wear, we are all navigating the turbulent waters of human experience. The world is a mosaic of minds, each shaped by its own culture, history, and social fabric. In this intricate design, the antisocial profile emerges not just as an anomaly, but as a reflection of societal undercurrents. Behavioral economics offers a lens, framing these individuals within a broader context. It reveals how environments mold behaviors, creating fertile ground for deviance. Consider the juxtaposition of urban and rural settings. In a bustling metropolis, anonymity breeds a different kind of alienation. An individual may become a nameless face in a crowd, their actions overshadowed by the cacophony of city life. Here, the antisocial profile often thrives, buoyed by a paradoxical sense of freedom and confinement. Behavioral economics suggests this anonymity can lead to riskier choices, as social norms dissolve amidst the chaos. Conversely, rural areas, with their close-knit communities, offer a contrasting psychological landscape. Here, the weight of social expectations can stifle individuality. The individual who deviates from the norm is not just an outlier. They are scrutinized, dissected, and often ostracized. In this context, the antisocial profile may manifest as a desperate grasp for control. The psychological toll is profound, highlighting an essential truth. The individual is not merely shaped by their environment, but engages in a constant negotiation with it. Moving beyond borders, the global perspective unveils further complexities. Cultural narratives dictate the interpretation of antisocial behavior, framing it within religious or philosophical ideologies. What may be deemed unacceptable in one society might be a rite of passage in another. This divergence complicates the construction of criminal profiles. The subject becomes a canvas on which societal values are projected, complicating our understanding of their motivations. In regions rife with conflict, the psychological paradox deepens. Experiences of trauma can distort perceptions, leading individuals to embrace antisocial tendencies as survival mechanisms. Here, the economic instability exacerbates existing fractures, creating a cycle of behavior that is difficult to escape. The individual is shaped by the surrounding chaos, yet simultaneously becomes a participant in it. This intricate dance of influence underscores the necessity for a nuanced approach to profiling. Ultimately, the global perspective challenges us to reconsider our assumptions. Behavioral economics reveals that the antisocial profile is not a static entity, but a dynamic interplay of individual choice and environmental forces. As we unravel these complex threads, it becomes increasingly clear. The face behind the mask is shaped by far more than mere biology. Context, culture, and circumstance converge to create a rich tapestry of human behavior. Understanding this is not just an academic endeavor. It is essential for fostering empathy and crafting effective interventions. The courtroom sat in hushed anticipation, an arena where human frailty and calculated reasoning collided. The judge's gavel struck, echoing through the sterile confines, signaling the descent into the final verdict. Here, the air thickened with a palpable tension, a mixture of hope and despair. On the stand, the subject appeared composed, yet behind the facade lay a complex tapestry of psychological nuances. The defense had painted a portrait of environment and biology, a delicate interplay of factors sculpting the individual's path. Yet, the prosecution countered with a narrative steeped in choice, suggesting that even the most tangled psyche could navigate toward accountability. Behavioral economics provided a lens, revealing layers of decision-making intricacies. The jury, a microcosm of society, wrestled with cognitive dissonance. They grappled with the paradox of understanding. How could an antisocial profile emerge from a seemingly ordinary life? The subject's upbringing was dissected, revealing a series of environmental stimuli that shaped responses. Yet the question persisted: did these factors absolve responsibility? As the evidence was meticulously presented, the biological evidence loomed large. Neurological scans highlighted abnormalities, the brain's architecture mapped like a cityscape of dysfunction. Yet these maps did not excuse the choices made. They merely illustrated the battleground within, a testament to the internal struggle between instinct and morality. In the silence, the jury's thoughts swirled. Each face bore the weight of the decision. Was the subject a product of circumstance, or did they wield agency over their actions? This was the crux of the matter, an exploration of free will versus determinism. The courtroom transformed into a psychological arena where each mind waged war against its convictions. The final moments approached. The judge's voice pierced the silence, delivering the verdict. The word hung in the air like a heavy mist, resonating through the chambers of conscience. The subject's expression remained inscrutable, a mask hiding the turmoil within. The verdict was not merely a conclusion, it was a reflection of societal values. In that moment, the courtroom became a mirror, revealing fears, biases, and the collective struggle to comprehend the human condition. The gavel fell once more, sealing the fate of the subject and echoing the complexities of the human psyche. In the aftermath, the question lingers: can we ever truly unravel the enigma of choice within the labyrinth of the mind?